So we're here for the second episode of Spy Class from Season 2, and the story is still taking place kind of like before Klaus is sending the reinforcements to find the girls that are left behind in the town. Come to find out, the town something's happening in the town where soldiers are descending upon it, and it looks like it's going to be a war zone of some sort, whether it's spies or extra soldiers. Now, this happens 4 days before Klaus and his team goes in, and the girls that are actually there in the town, they meet this woman here. Now, this woman, Matilda, is claiming that Annette, codename Forgetterer, pink-haired girl, is her daughter. So, of course, they're kind of skeptical, like, where'd you come from out of the blue, and how are you saying, like, this girl is your daughter all of a sudden? And it was honestly, the whole situation was a little sus. It was like, okay, that's a little weird. Like, you go on vacation and the next thing you know, one of your friends, a woman comes up to a friend of yours and says, oh, you're my daughter, where have you been? Of course you're like, who are you? What? So they try to run this girl down, try to see what the deal is, and come to find out later at dinner, woman's, talking to Annette, trying to be like, hey, I'm your mother, how's life and stuff. And then next thing they know, they're surrounded. They're like, hold up, we gotta get out of here. So they make an escape plan to get out, and it was actually kind of funny because the one that kills these guys is Erna, codenamed Fool. And I don't know what it is, but every time she kills people with her ability, I laugh, because her ability is to basically sense danger and sense that natural disaster is about to happen. So she kind of knows where stuff's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And so she just kind of lures enemies to the point that an accident is about to happen. And she just like, oh, there's an accident gonna happen here. Let's lure some guys to get rocks dropped on top of their heads. So it's like she kills people without actually pulling a trigger or anything, which is such a weird spy ability that, I don't know, it's just funny to me. But long and short of it, they go through an adventure where the woman is missing a toolbox that she says got stolen, and they use their ability to get the toolbox back. And, there's like a touchy moments with Annette and a Matilda trying to be like the mother-daughter thing, that since they disconnected, they're trying to reconnect type deal. And I'll be honest, the whole episode just seemed so fishy to me. It was like, you can't just have some woman come out the blue and try to be like, yeah, you're my daughter, and then come out with a story, and it's like, yeah, this happened when you were a child, and this happened. And then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that must be true. And it's just so convenient, you grab the one girl that has amnesia and then just try to fabricate a story on top of it. Yeah, it was real fishy. Come to find out, my suspicions were warranted. So our girl Monica over here, codenamed Glint, she actually is doing spy stuff while everyone else is having this touchy-feely moment, be like, oh, this one's so nice and she's so cool, let's send her off. No, our girl over here is like actually doing spy stuff to look into this woman, and come to find out she's an Imperial spy. So Matilda is not real. She is fabricated to be I assume some type of character to try to weave her way into the lives of either the girls or specifically Annette herself. It's unknown at this time, but the episode ends as Monica's like, haha, I figured everything out, and I'm about to call up our spy headquarters and Klaus and let them know that, hey, we found an enemy spy. And then the episode ends, which I wish it gave a little bit more. Like, I wish it would have shown the other girls, Thea, Annette, Irma, whether they agree with her or disagree with her. I assume by the expressions that's on these girls' faces that they are, one, they're shocked, and two, they're probably disagreeing. I don't know if Annette's gonna be like, no, she's actually my mother, I remember now. Something of that degree. So I I wish they like gave the next scene and then cut the episode off. So then that way it'd be more of a cliffhanger to be like, oh no, Monica has to go against the rest of her team because the rest of her team wants to keep, wants to actually believe the girl, and, something of that nature. But then it's just like, nope, I'm gonna call. All right, episode ends. So that was my biggest disagreement with this episode, that it's like, okay, you didn't really leave off on a cliffhanger other than the natural cliffhangers like, oh, this woman's a spy and she's been fooling us the whole episode. Oh no, what's gonna happen next? And, I will say with these girls that it's kind of bringing the story up to the current, what's happening, because they are commenting that there's a lot of soldier movement happening in the town that they're in, which is supposed to be a vacation spot. And they're like contemplating whether they should get out of town and such. But it still hasn't led up to the moment that the end of the season finale of season 1, where Monica is holding a gun to Thea, the sultry girl over there, and saying, you're betraying the team. What is your objective type deal? Like, we've seen this. And we've seen what happened. It's like, okay, please get to that point. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop, because right now all the girls are like, let's work as a team, let's do it. And even Thea's like trying to be the leader, pseudo leader, trying to coordinate stuff and trying to figure out like, okay, this is the woman that's trying to say she's, this. Okay, I don't know if I should step in and keep Annette around or something. She's having these conflicting ideas whether or not what it means to have Annette, like if she wants to leave the team to go with her mother or if she wants to stay with them. Because they actually discuss Annette is actually super skilled in crafting. Like before, like granted these episodes are supposed to be about her, but before all we really knew about her is that she can craft stuff, or like she craft explosions, or she crafts explosives and big weapons. But now we learn that she's super skilled. She can see an object for like a couple of seconds and then recreate it and then add like spyware gadgets to it. It's like, that's like some godlike skill after someone that has amnesia. But of course, yeah, that's a huge ability. Like, oh, you just go look at something like, don't even look on the inside of it, just kind of look on the outside, like, oh, okay, and then go make it. Leather work, machine, it doesn't matter what it is, she just crafts it. Overall, I really am expecting a lot of good stuff to happen this season, because they're kind of setting the stage and the setting, and I fully believe that this might just be a bloody season. Like, nothing really serious is happening now, but I think some craziness is gonna pop off real soon. And I've said this before, it would not surprise me if any of these girls get gravely injured or either die as the season progresses or even the show progresses. I will end off talking about the ending song. The ending song looks really weird and creepy. Music is really good, but these images that it shows here, it's so weird and twisted. Like here it's showing like Lily like twisting and like she's messed up. It's I don't know, it was something about the ending images. It was like, is this supposed to be like a horror thing? Or I think it's trying to take the history of the girls and give it like a dark twist to it. Now granted, these girls past are it was kind of dark here and there, but it's just like really was, the images was like, okay. Music was good, but it's just the juxtaposition of the images being really weird, but then the music is like fire. But definitely comment down below what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and definitely we'll be back for more on this anime and several others on the channel. You guys take care of yourselves. Be safe, and Lord willing, I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.